Good morning, Barb. Good to chat.
Good morning.
I'm having a conversation here with Barb Killis, who is the marketing communications manager for Ergo out in Seattle, and we want to talk about their experience with Dynamics and InfoGrow. Why don't we start, Barb, by you sharing a little bit about about your organization?
Okay, Ergo is a 52-year-old company, and we're a manufacturer of industrial machinery, and we sell all over the world.
Super. And that's the airlift pads.
Right. They're basically industrial hovercraft.
Okay.
That's mostly what we sell.
Okay. And your role in the organization?
Like you said, I'm marketing communications manager, and I work hand in hand with sales. That's how I got involved with the CRM, because obviously marketing does lead procurement. We're always after getting leads. That's our number one job, and then sales is the ones who take it over from the lead to opportunity.
Okay. And before you reached out to InfoGrow, what was your situation with Dynamics?
We had transferred to Dynamics from 2 different other CRMs over the course of like 10 years, and we'd heavily customized our Dynamics. We were not getting reports, we were not using dashboards, and we weren't even 100% requiring people to use Dynamics. So obviously we didn't have good data, and we were really slow, and a lot of our fields from all the different customizations were giving us erroneous data when we did try to pull anything.
And how have things improved then with being involved with InfoGrow?
Well, we went through 2 other consultants before we found InfoGrow, and we finally did require ourselves to do decent inputting into the system, but neither of those other consultants could straighten out our database tables, and neither of those could manage to go down the checklist of items that we required for what we were paying them for. And so when we found InfoGrow, a couple things that were really great was we had really specific reporting needs, and they were able to go right through the list and get us something meaningful quickly so we could feel a little bit more confident. And also working with the database guys behind the scenes, they were teaching myself and the other sales admin a little bit about how the thing was set up so we could understand for ourselves how to build our own reports. And even more important than that, they finally got database or dashboards done for all of the sales guys so they could see their funnels and it could work like Microsoft intended, even though we have a highly customized database.
Super. And how has then how's this impacted then the sales or the marketing teams?
Well, finally we have a repository that everyone's in and committed to being in, and we have some confidence that the reports we pull out are accurate as much as the info is being put in. And we've got management to commit to using this Dynamics CRM as the repository, and it's just greatly reduced the numbers of people calling in to find information that we were unable to get for them in the past. Now they can get on their own dashboard and get their own information, and it's really streamlined sales and marketing.
Super. And we put together a roadmap for you that we've been talking about that you're currently looking
for upgrading.
Yeah.
Yep.
The marketing automation side and some other areas too. So
yeah.
Fantastic. Have you found that roadmap helpful, that idea?
Right. It is good for us. I mean, first off, to get us to really commit to the CRM was very useful, and getting us to feel confident about the output was very useful. The roadmap for automating some things and upgrading ourselves and even upgrading our servers so we have faster speed for the guys and it's more robust on mobile apps critical, and a lot of people alluded to those things other consultants did, but they didn't have an actual plan for how we would get there. So that has been very useful, and it helps us to budget for it.
Super. Well, one last question, Barb, then to close out here. What would you say to a friend or colleague, you know, if they're looking for somebody to work with Dynamics? How's it been to work with InfoGrow?
Well, a few things I've really liked as far as the management team at InfoGrow has been receptive and consistently requiring us to narrow down exactly what we need. So we can give a specific list of deliverables, and they deliver on those. And they have a good case system, so they close out a case when it's done, and it's just a relief on our side to know that things are actually getting worked on from start to finish and nothing's being held open. And, you know, when we run into a roadblock, maybe because we need to upgrade or because we hadn't cleaned a data table or something, they always have an opinion or an go-forward plan of how we can fix whatever it is. So they just eliminate roadblocks, which is really a relief. We don't have full-time IT. We don't have full-time database admin for sure. None of us are trained in this. So we really rely on consultants, and we've been burned by many consultants. So it's been a relief to work with InfoGrow and have a real system that there is involved and is driven to finish off each of these line items as we are. So it feels like we really are confident about our data, and we're confident that our behind the scenes tables and systems are cleaner. And even though we're custom, we've got a chance of doing decent upgrades and providing the right tools for our salesmen.
Super. Well, I really appreciate the comments, Barb. They've been helpful, and thank you so much for your time today. And that concludes then our quick review, but thank you very much.
Thank you.